Hey, 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 this is your midday live with DD. I am here to dispel some delusions. As soon as I put my pretty lips on here, because I like this lipstick. Thank you, Leardy. I still use it. It's running out because I use it so much. I love it though. Okay, so I'm going to be reading some comments from a certain place, of which will not be mentioned, but everybody will know. And they'll know who I'm talking about because, well, you put the comment, so it's getting read. But I'm not putting your name. I'm not trying to incriminate anybody. I'm just trying to tell the truth. Okay? Matthew said something to me before I came on here, and I was going to say something about it, and I don't remember what it was. That's how quick my memory goes sometimes. All right, I have to write everything down. So I copy-pasted these to make it easier to keep looking at you all, sort of looking at you all, versus switching back and forth or not knowing what I look like on the camera. So here we go. Somebody wrote and said how they used to go on my lives. I'm not going to read it verbatim because there's a lot to read here. They used to come on my lives. They thought I was funny and thought-provoking. They were sad about how I lived, etc. And then I said things on my late night live that alluded to me being bothered, that my subs were going into other creators' channels, and then I was supposedly getting striked. I don't remember accusing my subs of striking me. It said making it known she was disappointed and then deleting that video. I delete videos all the time. I just delete whatever I feel it's not really serving a purpose on my channel. So I don't apologize for that. Some things just, once I say them, they're out there and I'm like, that's good. I got that off my chest. I'm done. And then I do delete it because there's no point in keeping it on there. Plus, maybe I don't want comments made about it. I don't want a whole lot of drama. I said it for the moment. That's how I felt. And then I was fine after that. As far as me, I'm not really sure what this meant about, let's see. Notice the push and pull of one night, Dee Dee doing a fun, friendly live with two of her friends, and then all of a sudden, endless drama videos of someone striking and doxing her, and the drama gave me anxiety. Okay, I'm sorry you had anxiety. I guess I really don't get that caught up on most of the stuff that goes on YouTube because I have stuff going on off of here. I'm sorry, though, that it caused you anxiety. It wasn't meant to. I don't ever try to do ill or harmful things to anybody. Basically, I'm trying to remember back because this was quite a while ago. Not a long, long time ago, but long enough that I don't remember the details of all of it. But I do remember saying something about I didn't know who to trust because some of my subs were on other channels. Because at the time, it bothered me. Now I could care less. But at the time, it did bother me because I was like, okay, they're in there with my enemy, fraternizing and having a good old time. And sometimes my name's coming up. And I don't know what to think of all this. But now it's like, come and go where you want. I really don't care. All right. Okay, then something about there was a nasty comment on their video on my behalf, complaining about this person going into other lives and being nice to them. And it was when I was fighting with another creator. I've never, that I can remember, other than Molly Go Lightly, had anything even close to a fight. Oh, maybe Miss Mensa and I, we kind of had a fight. I do remember that. Perplex just doesn't like me and likes to hide my comments, so I don't go in a room. Anybody else, I don't think I had a real fight with. Maybe Michelle at one time I had kind of a fight with. But other than that, no, I don't remember having a fight with anybody else. So, and I don't really know if you could call those things fights. Maybe disagreements, difference of opinions, that kind of thing. So I don't know. And then the kicker, they make up. So it was all for nothing. The back and forth drama between the two. Okay, well, that's good that we made up, right? And then we fought again, apparently. And then we made up again. Well, welcome to life. Isn't that how human beings are? We get upset. We lash out. We get mad. We say things we regret. Then we make up. That's kind of how it's supposed to be, I think, in human nature. And she didn't take kindly to the attack on visiting whoever she wanted to say hi to. Go visit whoever you want. I already know the room that you hang out in, and I don't care because I actually like the room you hang out in. And I like the person, at certain times. So I don't have an issue. And even if I didn't like the person, you're a free will agent. You are a grown woman. You can hang out where you want to hang out, just like I can. God bless you. Okay, so she unsubbed because of the cracks unfolding before her eyes on my channel during the endless push and pull videos with her friend or ex-friend or friend. I don't know. I'm confused. Fair enough. It's always fun in the other room. She learns things, laughs. Good. You found your room then. Awesome. Congratulations. Enjoy. You can come back to my room too if you want. Whatever. I would welcome you with an attitude of, friendliness. I would not put you down. I would not bash you. I would not be upset about you going in the other person's room. I don't care. All right. Hot water heater donations. Let's cover that. You forgot to mention the hot water heater donations were enough to buy her child husband an expensive Xbox after they paid for the water heater. Okay, my husband did not buy his Xbox with any of the donations that you donated. Did you, honey? Yeah, he doesn't own an Xbox, actually. Never has owned an Xbox. Or any system that he bought. Pretty sure he bought with points. A PS4 he bought with points and money given to him from his mother. Had nothing to do with the hot water tank money. Nothing. You speak of what you do not know. You are making a whole lot of assumptions. No way clothes or shoes can go into a house with black mold. People even throw away makeup and toothpaste after black mold takes hold. Okay, yes, if they creep into your shoes. The black mold was creeping out onto the floor from between the wall and the floor. We were out by that time. What? Do I? In my room? No, I don't. I wasn't looking. Hey, Lisa. Unmod you. Oh, I didn't mean to keep you modded. Sorry. Hang on. There you go. Would I like to talk to Lisa in privacy? Not yet. I'm kind of doing something here, but at some point, yeah. That's fine. Just so long as you understand where I stand. We're probably not going to agree on some of the things you do. I can tell you that now. I'm not going to agree with any type of, I didn't throw your name around. Wait a minute. Okay, so no, I'm not going to meet with you and have you attack me about throwing your name around. I didn't throw your name around. I've never mentioned a name. I don't mention names in my room. I did mention One Love's name because somebody addressed that directly. I'm sorry, but that is how you appear to me. Your pictures, yes. It gives me an uneasy feeling, and it's probably because of what you're involved in and practicing. I do not have anything to do with that. It is a work of darkness. Period. So, okay, it's judgmental. That's fine. I'll be judgmental. God is judgmental then in his Bible where he says to not participate in such things. That is my belief system. I don't know if you're dark or light, but the stuff you're practicing is darkness. Tarot cards are evil. That is calling on workers of iniquity and darkness from the underworld. Very true. God, my beliefs, God, the Bible. Maybe I should get the Bible out, actually. Maybe that's even better than reading what I'm talking about, what I am. Where's a good Bible? Hold on, I'll be back. I'd like to tell you what the Bible says about workers of darkness. Okay. Let's see. 2 Kings, Galatians 5:20. Anyways, my issue is not with you, Lisa Free Spirit. I've already told you. Oh, I did my own words. Tarot cards are witchcraft. I do not practice witchcraft. I don't want it spoken about in my room. That has not changed. There's no reason to talk in private at this point. Did I ask you for a reading? I said go for it. I remember that, and I shouldn't have. So I am sorry about that. I should not have asked anybody for a reading because the Bible says not to consult psychics. So I was wrong in that. That I will apologize for. Because that opened you up to drawing from your knowledge that was not godly. So I'm sorry for that. Sure, okay. If you want to call it that, asking you for a reading. I was curious. Sometimes my humanness gets the best of me. And actually, there was a guy in the Bible that went and asked for a reading and ended up with himself killed the next day. So, yes, I was wrong in doing that. Okay. Actually, I will do that. I trust you. Just don't ban or block or silence anybody unless you know that I would want that, okay? And you know me. You know my heart. You're modded. To your own self be true. To thine own self be true. Not exactly. And it also says judge with a righteous judgment. And I think the verse you want is judge not lest you be judged, but it also says for with what judgment you judge, you will be judged, and I'm ready. Bring it on, judge me, God. Judge me. The Bible also says, have I not hated those who hate you? You want to go down the Bible path? I know the Bible really well. I am an ordained minister. And if you don't agree with that or believe that, I can send 3 people to verify it for you that ordained me. At least 2 people. One of them is no longer a minister. You're a different kind of minister. Not a kind that I choose to partake of or participate in. And yes, you're right. I was wrong for asking for a reading. I've already repented of that. I know about the Universal Church. I'm sorry you're sad about judgmental Christians. I'm not a Christian, so. No, you're not blocked. I have no reason to block you. It's okay, Michelle. She's not ruining my day. She's giving an opinion. Lisa, I squashed it a long time ago. I haven't said anything about you. This was not even about you. It was about the things said from One Love about me. Walking on grass. Okay, that's great. You're a peaceful person. You practice things I don't agree with. You may be the most peaceful person on the earth. That doesn't mean I'm okay with what you do. Do we? I don't know. You're not helping, Matthew. You're playing devil's advocate like you normally do.
Yeah, I'm not helping at all.
Yes, DD, you do. Okay. Whatever you say, walking on grass. Remember, I'm the one that you come into my room and I have to have my praises sung, or I kick you out or block you or hide your comments. Remember? That was said about me. Not by you, Lisa. By somebody else. Dee Dee can't handle it when somebody comes in her room and doesn't sing her praises. God does judge, that's true, but he's also clear in his Bible who we are to associate with and what we are to do in those associations. I'm not one of those people that believe God loves everybody, so you're talking to the wrong person. Jacob have I loved, Esau have I hated. That's also in the Bible. No, I do not believe God wants somebody to be who they are if they're practicing witchcraft. Sorry. I don't believe gift from the devil is used to help others for God. Sorry, I don't. You won't change my mind about that. You're talking to a former witch who used to practice and mess with that same stuff you are. If you're messing with tarot cards, you are doing witchcraft. What do you consider practicing tarot to be? I guess all I can say is find the roots of it and then decide. Yeah, no, it's not going anywhere. You're right. Okay. No, honey, that's not possible, but thanks for the suggestion. Tarot decks in occult usage. You might want to learn what the word occult means. It means hidden, but it also has other ties and roots to it. Again, I'm not a Christian. Please stop calling me that. I do not discuss my personal beliefs to that depth of labeling myself of anything other than a mutt, a spiritual mutt. You don't need to ask me that because I haven't been talking about you. Unless you're talking about when I was covertly discussing the things discussed about me in a certain person's room, then yeah, probably you came into it because you were joining in on it. But I don't mention names in my room, period, for a reason, because of this very thing. Just go do what you do. To our own maker do we stand or fall. You said it yourself. He alone can judge. Deleted your comments where? What comments did I delete? On my channel, you mean? A while ago? Like weeks ago? I've deleted a lot of comments, so. After your live calling me creepy and dark. I'm allowed to say how a picture makes me feel. And how a person, the energy from a person makes me feel. Yeah, go to Matthew's channel. He's okay with it. We are two different people. I don't agree with him on everything. Sometimes very few things. You made your point, Judith. I don't agree, but okay. The Lord judge between me and thee, like I've said before. If I'm wrong, he will show me. I doubt he will, because he's clear in his Bible about what he's okay with and what he's not. If you're right, he will show you. Okay, back to what I was saying. I was reading some comments. I think I'll continue doing that. So the hot water donations, it's clear that my husband did not use the hot water donations to buy himself any type of Xbox or gaming system or whatever. It didn't come from that. The heck's happening to my voice? Most people had tin cans like 20-year-old junk heaps. Sending her money causes hardships for most. She has 7K subs, yet only 30 in a chat. So that's just how many God wants in a chat. Otherwise, there'd be more. San, just go back to the room that you've been in. I already know what you think of me, so there's no point in even telling me. But go ahead, say what you want to say. I'm going to keep reading what I'm reading because I'm going to clear this up. That's why I came on here. Most people probably can't afford to be her subs and help support her. Then don't send us money if you can't send money, if you can't donate. Okay. Sorry, my bad. I'm kind of in defense mode right now. What? What? Get a hold of who? Did who get a hold of me? I don't know. Hold on. Yes, I will. I mean, he did. He's on his way within the hour. He told you that. Since then, no, I haven't heard from him. Okay, walking on grass. That's good. Then she needs to put down what she's using, which is blatantly against God's will. Simple. Because it's dangerous, it opens her up to demons, and plain and simple, that's how it is. Matthew and I do not agree on this. I believe the stuff he watches on TV has demons behind it and helps control some of the garbage that you've seen going on here. He doesn't listen either. So that's fine. I've been a deliverance minister since 1987. I've cast demons out of people. I know they're real, and I know objects have demons behind them. Call me schizophrenic or whatever you want to call me. I believe it. I've seen it. You can't argue with experience. Matthew and I have never seen eye to eye on that, and probably never will. That's why he plays the violent games he plays when he does. That's why he watches the garbage he watches. Anything demonic, anything with murder in it, anything with any type of supernatural stuff, spells, runes, incantations, all that stuff is demonology, okay? I went to school and training to learn how to cast demons out of people that do that stuff. Okay, sure, whatever. That's between you and God. I don't say anything because there's no point. I was raised Catholic. I won't even get into what I think of the Roman Catholic beliefs. I won't even go there. I accept that and appreciate it, Sam. Thank you. I'm sorry I misjudged you. You don't want to go there about not judging one another either. The Bible is clear that we are to judge. Otherwise, there would not be a verse about taking the board out of your own eye so you can see clear to take the splinter out of your brother's. That's called judgment. That's called confrontation. That's called rebuke. I judged the Catholic religion for years. I renounced the Catholic religion. Believe me, I'm at odds with my mother over it. Well, today I guess we are, Valerie, since it was brought up. Okay, that's cool, Sam. I stand behind what I said about Lisa Free Spirit's practices. I'm not recanting that. And if nobody stands with me, I will still stand on what the Word of God says. And actually, back in the day, it said, suffer no witch to live. So I don't believe in killing witches, but I do believe in not partaking with them and being bosom buddies with them. Sorry. I never said I would set you free walking on grass, Judith. I know you do, Hillary. I've seen you explaining it to her. Lily, change your wording there, please. I know what you're trying to say, but it's not age restricted, so. It's my house, actually, legally, so yeah, I can. I can say what I feel about it. He already knows what I feel about it. I'm done walking on eggshells, seriously. I'm just gonna say what I feel. Especially since it's my room and I kind of can. No, I'm not going here today. Sorry. Not happening. Don't even try. Not answering your calls. Maybe y'all should go over to Matthew's channel and have a discussion. Yep, my day of judgment will come. That's right. Thank you. So will everybody's. I am full with it. Do you mean full of it? Full with it. I don't know what that means. That's fine, Red Ruby. No, my temper is not flaring. I'm actually quite calm, amazingly. Hey, Melly. See, this is why people don't talk freely about what they believe and stand for on YouTube, because you will make at least 10 or 20 enemies in one sitting so easily. No, I was just asking you if that's what you meant, that I was full of it. Like you're full of, you know what? I was just wondering if that's what you meant. Middle of the money mood weeks. Thanks, Red Ruby. I love you too. Matthew's very ill today. I'm more concerned about him than all of this stuff. Although I am concerned about getting out the truth about what I was reading a minute ago. So I will continue that because I do want the truth to be known about that, because everybody has a right to know where their money goes and they have a right to know where I stand on things. Maybe I shouldn't have done this as a live. I should have just uploaded it. Probably would have been smarter. That's pretty much all on there. Something about spending the money on, oh, and then me having subs that aren't even on YouTube anymore or even dead. Okay, maybe they are. I don't know. Everybody needs peace. You're not going to find it on YouTube, though. That's for sure. I find peace in my quiet time, not on here. Not Ruby. Yeah. Okay. I was calling somebody a drunk. Yep, that's true. I did. Because that's what it appeared to me. The person was drinking excessively and, well, more than I would call like a little glass of something. And all of a sudden the behavior was becoming more and more belligerent and angry. So yeah, I did say I thought maybe they were under the influence. I sure did. Not denying it. Videos made prior to monetization will never be monetized. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. No, I don't like politics. You know, it's kind of hard, even with like the Christian religion. No two people will ever agree on that, because you have Baptists who believe you have to be baptized. And then you have Christians that believe as long as you're saved, you can go to heaven. And then you have people that believe that demons are real, and other people that believe that that's just made up a bunch of, baloney. You're never going to agree. Everybody is not going to agree, period. That's why I don't usually talk about my beliefs as far as trying to proselytize to somebody else. But if you're going to confront me about something specifically, I'm going to tell you my belief about it. And that's just how it is. If you confront me and, as I would say, corner me and say, you said this about me, you said if I was doing this, this is what I was. As the pastor used to say, I didn't say it, it's in here. I'm just agreeing with it. This person has decided the people of YouTube are her golden ticket. Today she said if her air conditioner goes out, she will do a GoFundMe. Okay, and what's wrong with that? What's wrong with somebody asking help to buy something they want or need? Nothing. Free country, we're allowed to do that. That is what GoFundMe is for, last I checked. Yes, my channel, Blue-Eyed Wolf, exactly. I didn't say I would never talk about it. I said I really refrain from doing that because of this very thing. It's easy to make enemies when you have specific beliefs you refuse to be moved off of. No, you didn't, Melly. I wasn't talking about you. But generally, I don't try to talk about my beliefs unless I am doing a specific playlist video, or I'm reading a specific book where my beliefs are in it. Or if I disagree with the beliefs, you've heard me also say, I don't agree with this guy's beliefs in this book. And you will hear me say that. I've drank wine on YouTube, a sip of it. And I don't care how much somebody drinks. I'm just saying somebody mentioned that I said somebody was drunk. And I did say, I think they may have been. And that's why they were being so angry. Because I had talked to the person before and they were fine. Till the one video I saw where they were drinking and bam, they were lashing out at people. So yes, I did say that. That was my perception. Hello, DJ. Okay, let me see. Where am I at here? So, air conditioner, blah, blah, blah. I disagree that it's okay for a creator to ask their subs for a blank computer. Well, I don't disagree with it. There's nothing wrong with raising money for a computer or for a whole car if you want on GoFundMe. That's what it's there for. I wouldn't. If you want to be specific, I guess you could say I condemn him for watching horror movies. I don't like them in my house. I don't like him watching them. I don't like the fact that if somebody confesses to have a certain belief system, they're not living by it. So I guess I'm the condemner too, because, and if somebody else said, hey, your husband shouldn't be watching that, I'd say, you're right, he shouldn't, but guess what? I'm not his mommy. He knows how I feel about what he does. We talk about it all the time. We agree to disagree sometimes, and other times we just plain disagree. Right. I don't like it when they condemn him for his past, because that was something infiltrated on him. Now, yes, the actions he took, people are going to condemn him about that the rest of his life, probably. Because when you do something really, really bad, people are going to remember it and they're going to bring it up. Yeah, you kind of probably did, Sweet Wheat. Sorry. One creator got money to buy a computer from her subs and then said she never had time to go buy one. Same lady got money to go to another state to file charges against someone and never even went. Okay, well, some people use money wrongly. Some people, maybe something really did come up. Who knows? Everybody's life is different. Those movies will not come in through my doors, period. They don't. He watches violent movies, yes, but not horror slasher films. Not in this house. Not in any house I live in. I will smash them into 1,000 pieces. They will not come in this house, period. So, no, I will take a stand on that. Brian, I don't think she's flirting with him. No, this is my house. And it's a house that honors God. And there are certain things that dishonor God and that bother me. And I have a right to say what goes on in my house. No, I don't believe in 50-50 relationships. But thanks for the offer. Thanks for the suggestion. Slasher films will not come through my door, period. You guys can hate me for it or not. I don't care. In my opinion, slasher films should have never even been created, let alone people watching them. I've had enough of you, BSJ. Seriously. Okay. Anyways, I'm going back to what I was reading, and I will, I don't discuss what I believe in specific. I believe in the Bible. I believe in God. And my relationship with him is my relationship with him. And if people want to trust me and build a rapport with me on a personal level, they will hear more about what I believe. But I have to feel safe with people to share that. And right now, I don't feel safe to share exactly what I believe, other than to say there are things I definitely am against and will stand against. Those things I will not bend on. I have actually become a lot more open-minded than I ever was in the past. And my daughter could vouch for me on that. Okay. I was accused of sucking up to my friend, Michelle, and I never sucked up to her. I got to know her and I got to trust her. Fine, whatever, citizens arrest, whatever you want to think. Whatever you want to think. Again, Hillary, not discussing that. I've already told you the answer to that. Yes, there are things that Matt will not put up with. You're darn right, and we talk about that. And I've had to change my ways too to make him happy and make him feel comfortable. No, I can't work under fluorescent lights. That's correct to the person that put that in the comment. I have seizures. I'm reading comments, by the way. Not going to work all day because she wants to be with her hubby. No, I said I don't want to work all day because I want to be with my husband. I would love to stay home and see my kids and husband, but I pull 12-hour nights. Okay. To this person, I used to work many hours years ago in my first marriage. So just because I don't want to do that now does not mean I never did. I used to work all the time. I've already lived that life. Now it's my turn to choose. And if I want to choose to be home and work from home, that is my right. Oh, our relationship is 100-100, not 50-50. I don't believe in half and half. You either bring all of yourself to something or you don't bring enough of yourself to it. That's my belief. I never did believe in the 50-50. That's also not what my preachers have preached to me. It's 100-100. That doesn't mean we're going to agree on everything, belief-wise or otherwise. Okay, this person's grateful for their job. Good for you. I'm grateful for mine too. I'm grateful I get to work from home and not have to leave my house right now. If you notice, the only ones left in her chats are her mods. Not true. They buy her stuff hook, line, and sinker. Also not true. People are getting a kick out of watching people fight and argue. Yeah, nothing new. Floods are devastating. This person lost all their appliances and newborn clothes. Community got together. Well, our community didn't get together, okay? Our community didn't come here and help us. We didn't go there and help them because we were too busy dealing with our own stuff. I am reading this stuff off of a comment page on somebody's channel, actually. One of the main pages people like to comment about me. And I'm setting it straight. I'm dispelling the delusion. You're not blocked. I see you, DJ. Hi, Angel Rose. I'm a deluxe thief. It's illegal what I'm doing. You can't move into a shed and not expect the local government to catch on to your scam. As long as we don't build something where we have to dig down under the ground, we can do what we want with our shed. It's ours. We own it. Technically, I own it. So I can live here if I want. I could have a party if I wanted, as long as it wasn't disturbing the neighbors. Somebody I blocked and told to join them. Yes, true. I did. And she did. And she's happier over there. So good. I did the right thing telling her to go join them. She apparently likes where she's at. I'm a scammer. What's wrong with all of you for giving me money? Maybe you care. And we appreciated every bit of it. and still money, gifts, and everything. I just never got a chance to address these comments and give my opinion on them and give my answer. Yes, I'm reading off of a panel. Yes, if you call it that, a comment page. What? What's it at? Well, at least it's lower, I guess. It should be lower, right? And I'm glad that it worked. Oh, that's good. This person said she was glad for somebody standing by her, speaking her truth, speaking up for her, standing by her, etc. Good. Stay over there in your corner of the ring then, and be happy with each other. Because I'm just not happy with certain things going on in here. Hope someone saved it for proof. Using her footage. Put the Fair Use Act statement at the beginning of the video. If she attempts to strike you on copyright grounds, you can appeal it and you'll win. I haven't used footage, I don't think. I think I just talked about what went on. No, DJ, you're not blocked. Everybody can see you, I think. Constantly nitpicks potential coaching clients. They have to be a certain way in order for her to give life coach advice. Yep, true. That is true. If they're not ready to fix things right now but need to vent, right, I don't want to deal with them. That's correct. I'm not a counselor. I'm a coach. Very big difference. If you want that kind of coach, Molly Golightly is your lady. She'll listen to anything you have to say as long as you pay her enough money and support her life coaching. Okay. Sounds mighty judgmental for being someone who's supposed to empathize with support. What? I don't think so. I can't think of anything.
So should I buy, what kind of Tylenol should I buy?
Just plain Tylenol, I guess. Extra strength Tylenol. If it works for you, does it? Okay, then get extra strength Tylenol, like 500 milligrams.
I don't know. It's online right now.
Okay, so anyways, do you want my phone on? Here, I don't need it.
Tell everybody else that's fine.
I think they heard you. They can see you and hear you. All right. Let's see. I'm not going to get into that. We already covered that in the past. No, I'm not getting into that either because I'm not bringing them into it. I'm just reading comments and commenting back. Dispelling delusions. So if people misunderstood where I was at and where I was coming from, I'm explaining why and how it all worked. And I don't have a lot of time. What? Yeah, you can lock the door. Okay, this person was raised to work hard. Good for you. So was I, and I did for years. If I don't choose to work hard now and I don't have to and I can still pay my bills, then more power to me. Then I don't have to. I don't have to work outside my home. People getting free handouts. Like I've said before, the church I go and get food from are begging people to come and get food and take it off their hands. Because it spoils, it goes bad. Yes, I'm living in a shed. Somebody wanted to know. I agree, DJ, I agree. But I don't think they will as long as they're in a certain state of mind at night. So I expect more of the same coming from that direction. We already explained all that. Doesn't matter whose page I'm reading from. It matters that these were comments in the past I never got a chance to address. I don't need to mention anybody's names or the page that I'm reading from. All you need to know is the comments that are being made and my stand on it. That's all this chat was about. Okay. In a perfect world, she would not work. She'd love to be able to afford to stay home. Yep. She knows she has to and work and will. Yes, true. Thank you to that person that defended me and explained the truth. And that's it, pretty much. So yeah. I said what I said. I stand by what I said. I believe what I believe, and I stand by what I believe. And no, it's not popular, and no, people don't always like me because of my stands. And I'm willing to make enemies if that's what I have to do to take a stand and stand by it. It's just how it is. And right, I'm going to say the same thing about Gloria. Gloria is a better person than me when it comes to just being a plain overall sweetheart. Gloria is awesome. And I can't believe anybody would speak against Gloria. That hurt my feelings for her because I don't know anybody purer than Gloria. And I don't know Gloria that well, but what I do know of her, she is way better than me when it comes to sweetness and kindness. So that's just how I stand on that. Anyway. Okay, I'm actually going to stay on here a little longer. I just changed my hours so I can. Right. And honestly, if this room was to be made up of everybody that believed like I did and respected me because I say it like it is, it probably would be a lot smaller. And I know that. And if that ever happens, then that is what happens. I believe what I believe. I'm not going to change what I believe. I can agree to disagree, but I can also disagree to disagree. Sometimes you just plain disagree with people. And you're going to disagree with them. And no matter what they say and how they try to paint it and change your mind, you're still going to disagree. And that is how I feel about certain subjects. And I have no problem talking to anybody within reason about things if they are giving me their fullest, truest self. And somebody that's going to be under the influence of a drug or alcohol, no, I'm not going to have an intimate, close connection with them, whether it's life coaching, discussing, trying to come to a compromise. It doesn't matter. If I'm going to give you the fullest and best of myself, I feel that you need to do that for me too. So if that makes me a lousy life coach, a terrible confidant, or whatever, then I guess I am. I need to go live with her and Gloria? Me? Or you talking to... I don't know who you're talking to, Hillary. You can let me know. I would go live, but not if there's alcohol involved. I refuse. It's not going to happen. Michelle. Hit the times. I've missed that, honestly. Okay, citizens arrest, if you say so. I'm way farther than I was 10 years ago. Way farther. So I'm not sure what you're referring to. I have grown quite a bit in 10 years. You didn't know me 10 years ago. At least I don't think you did. Maybe you did. Maybe you were one of my stalker people back then. I don't know. You seem to pop up with your little cutesy face on there every once in a while. Oh. Okay. I am cyclothymic. That would explain the holding on to jobs. The choice in husband explains not wanting to be alone. Is explaining that one. Not realizing the things that I found out later after I was married to them already. Oh, okay. Cool. Okay. Well, I appreciate you watching my videos back in 2009. If you don't now, that's your choice, and I'm sorry if you feel that way. As I've said many times, I am who I am. I say what I say. I believe what I believe. I cannot please every single person on YouTube or even in this room right now, even in this live. There are people angry with me. There are people going, yay, Dee Dee. There are people saying, man, what a judgmental little twit she is. There are people saying, man, this is why I hate Christianity. Look at all these Christians judging everybody, being judgmental. I know this. Right. Yes, I have. I have asked for help. You're correct. Yes, and I've appreciated all the advice I got on my marriage. It's nice that somebody, me and other people, are willing to be that vulnerable and open up their entire life to people all over the world on a YouTube video. That's unheard of most of the time. People just aren't that vulnerable. Because if I looked into your life and this person's life and that person's life and saw how they treat their kids or their husband treats them or they treat each other or how they raise their money, I might be very shocked too. I might have some not so nice ideas about what I see. But guess what? Not everybody has the guts to be vulnerable and come on and bear their whole life in front of a YouTube audience. Seriously. Oh, he's not from 2009? Well, maybe they have a new page for now. Maybe they have other pages. I don't know. I really don't care. I'm just saying how it is. I shoot straight from the hip, the heart, whatever, the mind. I don't know. I'm me. I'm not going to be anything but me. Take me, leave me, like me, hate me, love me, despise me, whatever. Doesn't matter. Oh, he's underage? Really? Uh-huh. Well, we can just take care of that problem. I don't want underage people giving opinions on my adult life. Thank you. That's disrespectful. If you are underage and you're trying to correct me, no. No, 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 no. That's not how this thing works. Not with me. Not unless you have earned a rapport to speak into my life. Your question, Allison, was, hang on, I will go back up and see if I can find it. Find them through Google was the last thing I saw. Was there something after that? How do you know how old he is, Michelle? Here, I'll unhide you, just because I don't know how old you are. She's probably just going by the YouTube page. I didn't age restrict this, so it's a she, not a he. Okay. Yes, you are, DJ, and I'm glad it's okay. Some people just want to block people, and they don't want to deal with them. I'm one of those people sometimes, too. Frank Sinatra, gotcha. I did it my way. Yeah, that's me too. I do it my way. Sinatra had the right idea. Everybody's got different pictures on here, you know? It's all good, whatever. Yes, I was in a shelter, correct. Yep. So you were with me even back then, huh? Wow. Okay, I unblocked you, or I unhid you, or whatever. I had a second thought about that. So feel free to speak. That's fine. Watching, whatever. Watching. There is no way to win on YouTube. You know that? There's no way to win. Because, okay, say this person over here believes Cinderella was God. And I said, okay, you know what? I'm going to go join them. I believe Cinderella is God. But there's people over here that believe Mickey Mouse is God. We hate you because you believe Cinderella is God. And that's just not the truth. Okay? I'm not going to stop believing Cinderella is God. Okay? So you can believe Mickey Mouse is God. I'm going to stay over here and believe Cinderella is. You can do your thing. I'll do my thing. You want to come and visit me? Let's not talk about that topic, okay? We're not going to talk about God and Cinderella and Mickey Mouse. That's how it is. And then if you come over here, well, I changed my mind. Now I believe Mickey Mouse is God. Then it's like, what a hypocrite. You should get it back over here and join us. You used to believe Cinderella was God. What's the matter with you? Why are you believing in Mickey Mouse now? There's no winning on YouTube. There is no winning on here. It is like this endless competition game that you're always trying to one-up somebody on. And there is no one-upping anybody. Because there's always going to be somebody that's better than you, has more subs than you, more views than you, better content than you. And there's going to be those people that are just starting out or have been here for years that have garbage content. It's like life. There are no people that are anything alike. Right. Okay. And I'm glad you helped him. I'm glad you helped me. I'm thankful for the advice that you gave me, whatever I took. I don't remember it. I don't even remember that time period. Remember short-term memory loss? I don't remember that. And some long-term memory loss. I'm reading. Oh, I'm sure my cycle started years ago when I was a little kid. I used to lay on the bed and kick the window out if I didn't get my way. I was a terrible little kid, very temperamental. If I was going to be put on meds, that probably would have been the time to do it. Though you already know my opinion on meds now, so. It was, Valerie. It started out as that. Hi, Gloria. Sweet friend. Sweet person. Person I wish I could be sometimes. You didn't deserve any of that last night. You really didn't, and I was very upset about it. Hi, Carol. Hi, Judy. We have opinionated people in here, and I get that. Some are even more opinionated than me or as opinionated as me. But even our opinions are not going to change each other's opinions. So we can just agree that we believe a certain way, they believe a certain way, and we can all just get along. Or we can get irritated and part ways for a while and then come back together, or never come back together. Welcome to the world. And it's not just YouTube, it's everywhere. Yeah, I'm not even talking about that anymore. I'm talking about me and answering for my own issues or whatever. Oh, I bet, Gloria. Good for you. Good for you. Sometimes we have to get mad. Hi, Michelle K. You might want to rewind this live, Michelle K. and find out what you missed. A little bit anyway. Forward through it quick if you want. Anyhow, Gloria, I look forward to watching your video. No, it's not. It's really not. I'm okay, but everything is not okay, no. I think the initials were wrong. Oh, well, yeah, you know that. I told my daughter it's the last 2 weeks of the month. She said, no, Mom, it's only the last week. So, you know, I'll cover this again probably sometime in the beginning of next month. And it'll be okay. I'll be calmer. I get that. I own that. I own that this is the last 2 weeks of the month. Yeah. Thanks, Valerie, for clarifying. I'm not going to say, no, it's not my cycle. It's not the cyclothymia. It probably is some of it. But my beliefs about witchcraft and tarot cards, no, that's not the cycle. That's my steadfast beliefs. That's called being a deliverance minister and seeing people bound up by that stuff and having them renounce it. That's what that is. That's not going to change, ever. Let's not put names because then, you know, my channel gets striked. But I knew who you were talking about. There's nothing really to tell you. It was just me basically going about reading some comments and dispelling the delusion of those comments and telling the truth about them regarding the flood, the money, and all the other stuff we've been talking about ad nauseum for the longest time since we started a GoFundMe channel, since we asked for donations on PayPal, and all of that. So that's what that was, Michelle K. And then somebody came in and wanted to address me and go live with me, and I don't want to go live with her. I don't want to go live with somebody that practices the things that the person practices. And sorry to that woman. I know I said I wouldn't mention you, but somebody asked a question that wasn't here. So I'm just briefly telling her what went on, especially since she is in chronic pain and she doesn't have time to go back and rewind and watch it all. I don't care who you like. That's between you and God. That's not my choice. I don't make people feel anything. I'm not that powerful. People feel what they feel because of their own choice to feel that. Yep. I'm as real as I know how to be. Right, I do. And I did. It wasn't going on a panel. It was them coming on my panel, I think. And I would go on a panel with somebody, but not the last 2 months of the or 2 weeks of the month. No way. First 2 weeks, maybe. They can invite me there if they want to talk first 2 weeks. But I am not going to do it right now. I just did clarify that. You like who you like. You can go in whoever's room you want. You can go and read cards with them. I don't care. You can go read crystals. You can go bow down to Isis if you want. I mean, Isis as in the Greek goddess, not the other. You can do whatever you want. It's your choice. I don't make you feel like you can't stay somewhere or go somewhere or whatever. I'm not that powerful. I'm not God. I'm not your conscience. I'm not your feelings. You choose that. There's nothing to clarify. I did clarify that. You go where you choose. You're grown women. I mean, you're adults. I can't control you. Okay, I will clarify very calmly. You are free to go in anybody's chat room that you want. I will even look at the camera and say it. What I believe is my beliefs. What you believe is your beliefs. If you enjoy going in somebody's chat room, please, by all means, go in their chat room. If you enjoy being in here, please come in here. If you enjoy being both places, even at the same time, you can go both places at the same time. I am not trying to control your choices. I am not trying to make you feel any certain way. You can come and go as you please. It is your computer, your fingers manipulating the buttons and going here and there and whatever. So go for it. Did I make it clear enough? Because I'm really trying to clarify. Hey, Mel. Thanks for stopping in and saying a quick hello. Okay, DJ. Drive safe. You know, the weird fact is, I even enjoy the person's room myself, no matter who's in there, as long as it's not nighttime and there's no alcohol involved. I found her room very entertaining and informative. Plus, she has a very good grasp on psychology. So the sad thing is, because of somebody that I don't get along with or don't see eye to eye with in that room, I'm blocked from commenting. I can't partake in a discussion. And fine, okay, whatever. Then I will just observe if I want to observe, I guess. Just like they can come in here and observe and send their people in here to observe. Everybody does it. This is YouTube. This is what we do. Yes, I'm sure Matthew will be fine. His blood sugars are finally coming down to a normal range. And I think that's also bothering him. He's not used to having blood sugars in a normal range. We did, Hillary, until I knew more of what her beliefs and involvement were. And I'm sorry, but because of my beliefs, I cannot closely associate with somebody that's involved in that. So if you're involved in that, you might not want to tell me. Seriously. I'm very strict about that belief. Some things you're better off not saying to me. I can tell you that. And if you know me long enough, you'll know what those things are. No, he is not. Not taking metformin. I don't know, Michelle. That's between them and God, what they are, but what they're practicing is. I am happy that he's not either. I'm not walking on eggshells, Valerie. I hear what you're saying, but I am who I am, and I'm going to dispel delusions about me. I was not even talking about any of that. That came to my room at me and confronted me, okay? That was not something I went looking for. If they're going to come into my territory, my turf, I have a right to say what I have to say. And I'm going to speak up for myself. I spent years keeping my mouth shut and not speaking up for myself, as did many of them. They spoke up for themselves last night against me. So I'm going to defend myself and say, no, this isn't true, or yes, that's what I believe. I have a right to hang out with who I choose. If I'm not comfortable around somebody, you can sing me a song, Tiptoe Through the Tulips, whatever. I'm not hanging out with that person. Michelle, for that, you are going to have to rewind this. I already explained that. I cannot say what a person is. I can say that what they're doing is against what I believe. And that is what I said. No, I did not, Valerie. I wasn't even talking about that woman. I was reading comments from a channel, and I was explaining my answer to those comments. Next thing I knew, my husband said, did you see so-and-so in here? And I said, no, I didn't notice, because I had a notepad thing right here that I was reading comments off of. I did not even intend this room to be about that. Right, Gloria. I was very shy as a child, believe it or not. When it comes to my beliefs, though, if they're challenged, I will speak up. I don't parade my beliefs around like, you have to believe this. I simply state them as if they're truth, because to me, they're truth. So, yes, when I read my books, Save People, this book right here, and I disagree with the guy that has printed out these pages and authored this book, I will say, I don't agree with his beliefs. This is what I believe. And I tell why. If somebody comes to me and says they believe a certain way and I don't agree with it, I'll say, I don't agree with this, and this is why. And then they will try to convince me that they're not whatever they say they practice or whatever. Um, it's kind of like if you practice a certain thing, you are that thing in people's eyes. So if you go to church and you say you're practicing Christianity, you're a Christian. You go to a synagogue and you practice Judaism, you're seen as a Jew. If you are a Satan, if you go to a satanic black mass and you practice Satanism, you are seen as a Satanist. We all label. Nobody can tell me we don't label. Everybody labels something and someone. Now, I think what they were saying is, well, even though this person does this, doesn't make them a bad person. Okay. However, my belief system says people that do things that go against God are not good people to hang around or have fellowship with. Light does not dwell with darkness. Two cannot walk together unless they be agreed. So when I go into rooms where people don't like me, I go in there as agreeable as I can. I learned that back in Go Lightly days when I used to go into her room. So did what Hillary is saying happen, DD? What did Hillary say? Condemned her because... Yep, that's what happened. I deleted comments of the person because I didn't want the person associated with my channel at all. I didn't want to see her comments. I didn't want her on my live. I didn't want her on a panel with me. For whatever reason, I think maybe that bothered the person because at first, before I knew what was going on, and there's the person. Before I knew what was going on, what the involvement was, just how deep the involvement was, I was fine. I try to be tolerant of everybody. I emailed you numerous times. Did I? Really? Can you produce those emails? I'm not saying I didn't. I don't remember. I believe you. I believe you. What emails? What was it about, I mean? You mean about the whole doing a reading thing? Oh, as friends? Yeah, I did. I did at first. And then I was like, oh, not good, not good, not good. I do have a relationship with God, and he does pull me up by the bootstraps and say, whoa, you need to, no, let her speak. It's okay. It's okay. Let her speak. I don't hate her as a person. Right. The wrong kind of spirit to be mixing in with my spirit is what I'm saying. Psychics help others too, but where do they get their power from? That is where we're coming up against. Michelle, it's okay. You don't have to time her out. I cannot talk to her if you delete her and hide her. Okay. I think you're a little trigger happy, dear. How about you take a breather and relax? You know I can stand up for myself and speak for myself. I didn't say she was a Satanist. What are you talking about, walking on grass? I don't remember saying she was a Satanist. Okay, just let her talk. Let her talk, okay? I'll give you back your wrench in a little while. Just let her talk. I know you're angry. I know you feel like I'm being attacked. Remember, I used to be formerly into that myself. So I know that it's darkness and I don't want anything to do with it. I know she believes that she is of the light. I get that. So I'll go at it from that angle. Okay? We'll try to make peace here. Because not on here to try to make enemies. Just let her speak. It's fine. She says I emailed her at one time. Just like there's another that I was on live with at one time that now we are not at peace. She may be lurking about and watching this. It's okay. Okay. Don't leave either. Just sit tight. It's okay. We're just all human beings. We just don't agree. We don't believe all the same way. I get it. I'm very strong about my beliefs, just as much as anybody else is strong about theirs. Like I said, if I had a personal issue and could not be around the person, I would not have been trying to type into the other person's chat room to be part of her lives, which I happen to enjoy. So it's not that I can't be anywhere around the person. I just don't want to be specifically super close with them. Yes, I'm fine with her speaking. I don't hate anybody. I despise the beliefs. I do not hate the person, contrary to what people want to say. And I have my boundaries to who I want in my inner circle and who I don't. But it's not like I couldn't go into another chat room with the person and sit there and chat with the other people in the room. I'm not that vehemently opposed to the human being. I know, Michelle. I know. Did I call you Judith? Or did I call you something other than Judith? It says walking on grass Judith. I thought that's what I said. Sorry. And yes, don't be surprised if I delete this live after it's over, because basically it didn't really accomplish what I had set forth to accomplish anyhow. So what's the point, you know? Oh, nice to meet you, Judith. Love can build a bridge between your heart and mine. Love can build a bridge. Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time? Okay. All right. Cool. Walking on grass, Judith. That's great. I love my friend Michelle. I love my other lady friends in here. It's good. A lot of love going around. Awesome.
You still living?
Yep. I'm still living.
I got this instead because you said that would be better.
Okay. Turmeric complex. Interesting.
so I trust him. So.
Who? Oh, John told you that.
I got this.
Thank you, Michelle. Hello, Lisa. Welcome back.
So I got this because I figured it was cheaper, at least for now, until we actually get money.
And Mr. Guy can eat.
So you get a food that they can all eat, and spend only $22 instead of spending the $40.
I think that's a good idea.
And because of all my points I racked up, I was able to save $2.40.
Woo, woo. All right.
So it only costed $21. So basically, I covered the tax.
Yep.
And I already put a can out there for me.
Okay, Judith, I wasn't trying to be unkind. I was simply answering a confrontation of beliefs. That was it.
Still on the same line?
Yeah, same line.
Subject?
Yeah, same sort of, kind of.
And I gave him
Fair enough, Lisa. Fair enough.
put $7 in his tank and $4 in the gas tank.
Okay.
And he believes that the reason I'm probably in pain is because I overdid it those 2-3 days that I worked.
Mm-hmm. Why do you have a fever? Well, inflammation. That's why he told you to take the turmeric to reduce the inflammation.
Because Tylenol and stuff like that, it takes away the inflammation or whatever the healing process. So the
He wants your body to naturally heal.
Right, the turmeric is an adaptive or whatever. So no, I actually remember doing it. And then I thanked him again for last night. But I think my energy is not going out.
To what? I don't know. I'm getting kind of hungry. It's almost dinner time. And I actually am going live at 3 instead of 2 because I decided to continue this so we could make peace.
Are you actually making it?
I think so.
You want to make peace with somebody that has a different opinion than you?
Different beliefs.
Honey.
I'm so proud of you. Okay, Lisa, it's obviously very important to you that I value you as a human being and I don't judge you based on your beliefs. And also important to Judith.
Hey, Hillbilly. I mean, Hillary. Hey, MK.
So I will do my best to put all that back there, not judge you on what you believe or practice or do, and we'll be at peace. Okay? Good? I do believe you that I emailed you because I remember emailing you and I remembered finding you a very delightful person. So please forgive me for judging you based on your choice of practice. Okay? We're good on that? Good. All right. You believe what you believe. I believe what I believe. We're good. We can just respect each other as humans. Awesome. I'm cool with that. Okay. It's possible I can misjudge people, human beings. I still believe what I believe, but that doesn't mean I can't be kind to people. Just like homosexual people. I don't agree with the lifestyle. I can love the people. Okay, gotcha. All right, so anyways, I'm done saying what I had to say about all those comments. I just wanted to explain that. I do not misappropriate funds. I do not misuse your money. All of the money that you gave us on PayPal is literally still on PayPal. There is literally about $700 in my PayPal right now that will be used for a car because that was what whoever donated it for. I saved it up. Matthew saved it up, and that is where it's going. It's not getting touched other than that car because that is what you said you wanted it done, used for. Be at peace. Be at peace. I hate tension and fighting anyways. Even if I'm the cause of it. I don't like it. So just calm everybody's spirit down and have a nice leisurely discussion. Thank you, Judith. Same to you. I pass around the pipe. I don't smoke, but thank you. Yeah, I think that needs to be handled between the two of them. I mean, they're welcome to come into this mediation room and handle it if they want. I'm open to that. Bring OL in here, and Gloria and her can hash it out. Okay. Fair enough, Gloria. Fair enough. No, fish will be tomorrow. Fish is going to be for lunch tomorrow for me. I think I tend to agree with some suggestions of someone that all of us, none of us, should come on and do a live unless we are in our fullest mind as much as possible. So not coming on under the influence of alcohol, drugs, or God knows what else. Hence why, as I said, I probably should not come on the last 2 weeks of the month. And I think I'm going to do that next month. I think I'm going to stay off those last 2 weeks because I just can't handle certain things. I'll just stick to uploading the last 2 weeks of the month. No, I'm not taking medicine, Michelle. Hi, Big T. Thanks for your thoughtful suggestion, but no, not for me. Thank you, Valerie. Wasn't really needing anybody to be proud of me, but I just hate fighting and I hate tension and that kind of stuff. So. Yes, I'm sorry you were labeled as underage. I didn't know how old you were, and I didn't hide you. Michelle hid you, but she was being protective of me. It happens. Oh, you can't hear me because of the fan. Sorry. Sorry, that's my fan. It's really, really hot here. We're in a heat warning right now. As I said, citizens arrest. I did not delete you or hide you. Michelle did that because she was protecting me, thinking that you were attacking. So, sorry about that. It's okay. You stood by your friend. Good for you, Judith. That's what we're supposed to do for our friends, right? I stood by Michelle when nobody else believed in her. And everybody just wanted to hold her to all her past mistakes. Melly, you're funny. I appreciate that I have bodyguards. At one time, we really needed bodyguards in here. That's why all of y'all got wrenches, if you remember. But I think it's better that if we are YouTube creators and YouTube subscribers, that we don't turn on each other from within. It's probably not a good plan. Bye, Judith. Yes, you do, Valerie. Dump it, ditch it, throw it out, get rid of it. My problem is I made mods of people that are just as opinionated as I am. And Matthew even told me that. I said, my problem is I made mods of people that are just as opinionated as I am. He agreed. He agreed.
I do agree, yeah, perhaps.
What?
It's okay, I don't judge.
Thank you, Citizens Arrest. I appreciate that. I'm extremely opinionated and extremely strong in my beliefs. And I will go to battle against people that attack my beliefs, as you've seen. So, but I get it that this wasn't that. This was somebody defending their own beliefs. And as much as I have a right to mine, they have a right to theirs. So we'll just leave it at that. No, Gloria, you're just sweet and syrupy. We know. You're not opinionated. You're just like a little lamb. Everybody just wants to put you up on their shoulder and protect you. You're like the little sweet. You ever see Little Something Sunshine? What was it called? Not Little Molly Sunshine. What was the name of that movie? Little Mary Sunshine or Little Something Sunshine? Gosh, I can't remember the name of the movie, but you know who I'm talking about. Yeah, you're just like sweet like that and innocent, trying to make your way. We get it. We see you, Gloria. We see you. Yeah, and I think Lisa Free Spirit still likes me is what it is. So at least I sensed that. And it was very important to her to be accepted by me. And I don't say that to be vain or narcissistic. I don't mean it that way at all. I mean that very sincerely. I think maybe some people do like me and it bothers them if I am not at peace with them. Just as it bothers me that, yeah, I am not a cult leader. Oh, good God, no. I am not David Koresh or what's his face, Charles Manson or any of those weirdos. No. Yeah, we're under a bad heat index till Friday. It's going to go up to like 115, they said. Terrible. I'm glad we're getting that Culligan machine put in soon because I'm going to need that cold water. I'm going to be going through a lot of gallons of that. I know, honey. I know. I know. Oh, yeah. The joke about getting rid of stuff. Little Miss Sunshine. Thank you. Thank you. $115. That's what it says. You're under the heat advisory too, Tracy? Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. It's hot in here right now. I know even my students that I tutor, regular or not, say, I can't hear you. It is very noisy there because of the fans. I have a fan on my desk right here. And I have a fan over here next to me. Whoops. Or behind me, kind of. And it is noisy, and I'm sorry. It's just that it's too hot to sit here without the fan on. I also have the air conditioning on, which I'm pretty sure I need more Freon in. Because it's just not doing the trick. It's 100 tomorrow. Lovely. I don't know what it is right now, but it's beastly hot and it's terrible. 88 feels 98 out. Oh, yeah, the breeze helps, I guess. If you're into blowing hot air around. Matthew likes the breeze. He says it's nice and cool, so it's whatever. Ugh, 104? Yuck. Would not like that at all. I'm tired. But I have to agree to disagree with my daughter, Carol, that I think it's the last 2 weeks of the month. I don't think it's just the last week. So I'm just going to have to make the sacrifice, I guess. and save you guys all the aggravation and stay off of here except for the first 2 weeks. Because I can't keep doing that to people. I know what I want to say, and then I come off too harshly, and then I regret it later, and it's just not worth it. It's not worth hurting people over. Yeah, Red. I think so too. Yeah, we'll do it on his channel the last 2 weeks. I can always come and visit briefly and whatever if he's okay with it. But we'll leave Matthew the last 2 weeks because we know that I have this problem, so we'll just go with that. Because I start just rattling off after a while. I don't even hear what I'm saying half the time, and it's just not good. It's not working out for me too well. So, or you. So I love y'all enough to not put you through another month of that, or myself through that either. Oh wow, 28 out of 30 days. Yikes. Yeah, mine is not PMS. Mine is cyclothymia. Different ball game. I think I'm going to do another video on cyclothymia soon to kind of explain a little bit more about it. Yeah, I hate when you PM honey. It's just too much on me. I broke a pen during this whole thing. I literally snapped the clip-on end off of a pen. I don't do this normally. So yeah, first 2 weeks are mine. Last 2 weeks are Matthew's from now on. I'm good with that. Did you take any of this, honey?
I got it here.
Okay. What was Zane Yap Miram whatever? What was that?
Bunch of gibberish.
Oh, yeah, you gotta speak English in here. Sorry.
I got this one.
We don't have translators.
I promise. Tammy's romper is the only one that I will out there.
Tammy's romper. Oh, wow. I'm sure some women would appreciate that one. I'm in menopause, so I don't get that anymore. I'm going to be 53 soon. Those days is done. Yeah, mine's not PMS either. Mine is cyclothymia. Let's see. What language do you speak? Wait, I'm trying to translate, dude. Seriously. Miraba something something. That sounds like the people that I tutor, that kind of language. Let's see. I know. I just want to see if I can translate it and see what they're saying. Translate from, where's the English one? English. No, that doesn't make sense. Translate from, why will this not work? To English. It's not translating very well. It's got to translate, I know. Oh, none of us are Turkish. Sorry. None of us are Turkish. It means which of you are Turkish among you. Bye, Gloria. Have a good rest. Okay, guys, I'm going to get off of here too. I've been on here long enough, an hour and 46 minutes. It's long enough for me. So I said what I had to say, and maybe I'll leave it up. I don't know. What do you guys vote? Should I leave this video up or should I take it down? Just say up or down, just so I kind of know consensus. Type in up or down. Leave. Honey, that's not up or down. Up, up. Oh, they wanted to stay up. Okay. It stays up then. It's unanimous, from what I can tell. I mean, everybody of the 35 is not typing in the room, but I will leave it up out of respect to all of your wishes. You could see me flipping out and see me calm down. Why not? If I need a reminder of why I don't come on the last 2 weeks of the month, all I got to do is go back to this video. Just refer Dee Dee back to her own video. Sounds good to me. All right. Love you all. Thank you for everything, for being patient, for standing by me, for pulling me up by the bootstraps, giving me a kick in the tush, whatever you did. Thank you. Love you. And we'll see you later. Time for work shortly. So I'm going to go watch Gloria's video. Love ya. Bye.